Alright, so welcome to CampMinder. First you put your memory card in the computer, and I always delete items after import just so that they're off your memory card and you can start fresh each time you upload. It just makes it a lot easier. And so I always just import every single picture. If you want to sort through them on your camera first, that's totally an option. I just sort through them on my laptop because it's easier for me. So I'm going to show you how to do that with a Mac because CampMinder and Mac aren't really friends. So once they're uploaded, just scroll back up to the top to your last import and get started. So since my first picture is of girls, I'll start with the girls first. We always sort by girls and boys. You're going to want pictures of their face, but I know I took another picture of Melanie right here, so I'm going to throw in the action shot too. And just pick through pictures that you like, pictures that are clear, bright, that they're smiling. Funny pictures are good sometimes, but I'm not sure I would put that selfie in there just because I'm not sure her parents would like it. And of course, though counselors are really great, me and Annie look fabulous, parents do not want to see our pictures, so only campers need to be in these pictures. If full-time's in them, or if Christine or Marietta are in there for cooking class or tennis class, that's awesome. Like, definitely get them in pictures, but a camper needs to be in every picture you put on CampMinder. So just sort through them. If you need to edit them, it's totally fine. I know like the Screamer, the Hippodrome, the Gridiron, those all usually need some form of editing just because the lighting changes so much. So once you have your favorites, go to your girls desktop folder and today's date. And then I upload 4 times a day, so this will be my second upload. And I just label it like morning or morning activities. I've already done Teen Comp, so the albums through CampMinder are already created, but we'll make this folder for this upload. So highlight all of your favorites that you just sorted through and drag them into that folder. And then once they're done exporting, you can defavorite all of them just so that you can start fresh again. And then once they're done exporting to that folder, you can exit out the photos, exit out of the folder, and go straight to CampMinder to get these uploaded before we start sorting through the boys' pictures and the counselor pictures. Okay, so they're done, so we're exiting out and going to CampMinder desktop. You'll have your own login that full-time will set up for you. And then we go to our working folder. So this is our working folder. Import, get to your desktop, and then get to that folder that we made. So we're going to go to the girls folder since we imported girls, and then today's date and that folder we just created. You don't have to highlight any of the pictures, just open the folder, and it'll create thumbnails of all of them, and that's how we'll sort our pictures to upload. So we highlight all of these, and then we put them into the girls picture for today. So when we create an album, we just create an album called Girls, an album called Boys. It'll automatically sort it by date and year. So don't worry about those folders. You just click this Create an Album button and type in Girls and type in Boys. Because I already did Teen Comp pictures this morning, it's already there. So when they're yellow, that means that they're processing or uploading. And when they're gray again, that means that they've already processed and they're on CampMinder for the parents to see. So while those are uploading, I'm going to go do the exact same thing but sort for the boys. Because I focused on girls minor this morning, just getting whole cabins at a time, I don't have a lot of boy pictures, but I will get their major classes this afternoon. Also, while you're waiting, you can go ahead and eject the memory card just so it doesn't mess up your laptop or the card. So that way when you take it out, it'll already be ejected. Another thing I like to do while pictures are uploading is go ahead and blog. I usually blog during recharge just because that's when I'm uploading the most pictures, and I have a second just to sit down and type this out for parents. So campminder.com, mine pulls straight up to the news feed, but when you get there for the first time from the home page, just click the admin tab, and then under Camp in Touch, it's called News Items. So click News Items, and it'll take you back to the page. you'll click Add Post, and then you'll just write a blog about today, all the activities that the kids have done, the different night events, just something. Usually for recharge, I tell about what happened that morning, and then I talk about what will happen that night and how excited we are for it. So here's one I talked about the activities that I took pictures of, the activities that I hopefully will take pictures of, just so that my pictures that I take and the blog kind of coincide. Make sure the run dates are correct, that it's the 2016 season, and that the associated photo album is the one from that day. It should automatically do all of those things, but just in case. The editing on this will bring it to the top, so just make sure if you're not wanting to renew this blog that you don't publish it again. So once that's done, you can exit out and you can start working on your favorite pictures. So I've been really bad at it this term, but generally each day you should know if you've taken a really good picture or two, and just make a favorites album, because that will really help when you need to give Joaquin 60 pictures for each slideshow, or whoever the videographer is that year. So just go through your pictures each day. It would really help because I'm a little bit behind and it's more stressful that way. And just pick your really great pictures. For the slideshow, since he's videoing mostly action things, he's getting all the sports and arts and crafts and stuff like that, pictures can really have anything. So if there's a really good wakeboarding picture, totally throw that in there. If there's a cute group picture of boys just smiling, that's really great. Just try and get as many kids as possible in the slideshow, especially if they're not very active. So we're done. Uploads attempted and uploads succeeded are the same number, so we can go ahead and clear our working folder. If they weren't the same number and some pictures are still yellow, like they didn't go through, then all you need to do is click Publish to Camp in Touch one more time. You don't need to click on the pictures or anything, just publish again, and it should catch those. So now we're going to the boys. We're doing the same thing, users, your name, desktop, boys folder, and the folder we created for this morning. And we're highlighting them and dragging them to the boys folder. As you can see, boys have a lot less pictures than girls, so that kind of tells you, okay, for the rest of the day I need to take more boy pictures, because we want the pictures to be an even number, even though girls will probably always have more pictures than boys because they ask for pictures and boys ask not to be in pictures. So yeah, just while you're uploading, you can do the same sorting for counselors. I only upload counselor pictures at night, but I try to do it every night or every other night just to keep me on top. Balcones Secure is a good Wi-Fi. Live Oak is best in leadership office, and Linksys is in the camp store, or the rocking chair is right outside, and it's the best. I highly recommend. I do a lot of my work in the camp store or in those rocking chairs. So once these are uploaded, you'll be done. You don't have to do anything. They're already on the camp website. They're on Camp in Touch for the parents to see, and they upload immediately. So you can go ahead and clear out. Again, if you have cool counselor pictures, you can start sorting through those and make a little album or favorite them or something like that. But yeah, I only do counselor pictures at night because the kids come first and their pictures are so much more important. But definitely try and stay on top of the counselor pictures, because if you let them pile up, it just gets stressful. So yeah, we're almost done uploading, and we can go ahead and click OK, clear our working folder, and then we can exit out of CampMinder.